is confirmation of the result of the first quarterfinal. Apathy beating Kim 15-14 here in Montreal. So Jeff, the fencers are already lining up on the piece for our second quarterfinal. Can you call this one? I mean, SZILAGYI's had a typical start to the day, difficult one, and then just powered his way through. SAMELE been looking fairly steady.
SZILAGYI is a big game fencer, and this is a Grand Prix, and I look for him to play his best. One thing I'll say about him, two-time Olympic champion, he loves defense, he loves second intention, he loves the blade, and I think he has to throw some attacks in as well.
Vikrat Valiev getting us underway here for the second quarterfinal. Arm comes back halfway through the start of the attack for Aaron SZILAGYI, so SAMELE a bit more direct, gets the first hit.
So I talked about SZILAGYI employing the attack, and it hasn't worked so far, so now look for second intention. Look for him to draw SAMELE out, look for para riposte.
Oh, he did do second intention, good call. He played a short attack, deliberately short, looking for para riposte. SAMELE just held back on his riposte long enough to find the target. Good start for the Italian.
Oh, look at SZILAGYI's body language. He's down 4-0 very quickly. He's got to pick up his foot speed a little bit.
Nice long attack from SAMELE. If you get on a long attack, they say, certainly in men's sabre, you will score the point 75 to 80% of the time. And even with the defensive prowess of Aaron SZILAGYI, SAMELE was patient and landed on the target. This is a cracking start for the Italian.
Even the Olympic champion can't afford to go backwards that easily. It gives too big an advantage to the opponent.
And again, what's happening here is SZILAGYI's stepping in on that first step, and he's not committed to anything. He's going eyes open. I'm not criticizing his actions, but he's going eyes open, trying to look for what SAMELE's doing. SAMELE's also going eyes open and reacting just that little bit faster and starting his attack.
We've seen that 2 or 3 times already in the first 6 touches.
So now on the long attack, SZILAGYI doesn't even need to score a hit because Luigi SAMELE steps over the back line. It's a 14-meter piece, and you've got to have at least the tips of your toes on the line to stay inside the field of play in fencing. And he stepped both feet over the back line, and that gives SZILAGYI his first point.
SAMELE says, please, I'd like a replay on that one.
Yeah, we see it here. Not necessarily the best angle to call a hit on. If you've got you're facing the back of your opponent, it's difficult to see what's going on with the blades. But the referee had given that as attack for SZILAGYI on preparation.
Again, the angle for the replay wasn't good for us to call, but it looked to me that initially SAMELE was short, or in preparation, SZILAGYI had the time, and then it looked like maybe he pumped his weapon or looked for the blade too. And I could tell by the way they're looking at this here, there's a chance they might turn it over. Let's see.
Same decision given, sticks with the call, and SZILAGYI gets his second hit, but it's not been an illustrious start for the 2-time Olympic champion. Have the right of way now, but his attack fails again.
Wow, he looks frustrated. He looks demoralized. What he needs right now, does SZILAGYI, is one big head para riposte. Here's the, he missed.
Yeah, just tight with the
He's
arm.
just tight, yeah, he missed.
This time it's the arm coming back from SAMELE. Valiev gives that to SZILAGYI. that was sharp.
That was sharp. And nothing would be more important for SAMELE than to get to the break with a nice big fat lead, because he's earned it, but he's not there yet. Attack in preparation.
And the same again this time goes to SAMELE, and SAMELE, the Italian, is leading this man, the double Olympic champion from 2012 and 2016. Giovanni Serovic there, the Italian men's sabre coach, is there chatting with him, and it's Deshi, the coach, retired Deshi, who used to be an athlete who's with ZILAGYI. It was a convincing start from SAMELE, but shades of the mastery of ZILAGYI coming out a little bit in that first period?
I don't really think so. That score was 8-4, but it felt like SAMELE controlled it more than that. And if I'm the coach right near Deshi, I would just tell ZILAGYI, try to make believe this is the Olympics, because you never lose there.
Very good. If only he could. But the thing is, it's possible, we said this before, it's possible to come back from a 4-hit deficit in sabre.
Oh, no question about it.
Well, we are about to get back underway in this second quarter-final. The winner of this will face Bollard Apathy, who came through the first one 15-14 over Kim Jung-won.
SZILAGYI has probably the best defense riposte game maybe in the world. We haven't seen him score on one. I think that's what we should look for here in the second half of this bout.
Another attack into preparation.
Probably a mistake by SAMELE there. The referee called simultaneous, and SAMELE says, no, I think I attacked in preparation. Simultaneous, and only one challenge left for SAMELE. Probably usually not a good idea in a simultaneous action to ask for the replay. Most times the refs don't overturn that.
Make miss from SZILAGYI.
SAMELE says SZILAGYI looked for the blade. Maybe so, but your first attack was short, and SZILAGYI then has time to make his new action, and he did.
Whoa, right on the back line, SAMELE doesn't land the hit, and a full 14-meter length of the piece attack from Aaron SZILAGYI, and that has got the crowd out of their seats. A brilliant hit from the Hungarian.
SAMELE hits his leg. Look at that, and here's the somersault.
Patience on that long attack.
Wow.
Expected a counter. He put his hand out there because it was a pretty big whack SAMELE took then.
SZILAGYI is yelling there because he thinks he attacked in preparation, which is what it looked like here. So I think there's two options, simultaneous or attack from the right. Let's see what the referee says. That's not the one that I saw, and that's the one that he called.
Of course.
Okay.
Curse of the commentator. Valia gives it the other way. 10-6 for the Italian. 15 the target. Again, the attack failing from SZILAGYI. Finds the blade. He did all the hard work, the Hungarian, but SAMELE, he's on a little bit of form here.
He's on a roll, and the score is 11-6, and the two-time defending parry, there's not even a riposte. He's a two-time defending Olympic champion, known for his parry riposte game, and he hasn't scored on one yet.
That's make miss again, and another big hit. SAMELE accepts that that wasn't deliberate.
SZILAGYI hanging around. It's 11-7. I think SAMELE's been fencing better than the score would show, and it's up for SZILAGYI to score on a riposte or attack in preparation here. And there was your attack in preparation. SAMELE was floating forward, but SZILAGYI saw an opening and just scored with a straight lunge.
we're going to have a video review. SAMELE only with one left, but I can understand why he's called this. Does Aaron SZILAGYI bring his arm back?
I heard blade contact. I thought the referee said it was a beat attack, but let's see.
Get a good view of SZILAGYI's attack there. To me, it looked like there was hesitation. That attack is defined as this athlete or the offender who starts to extend their arm first, but it must do so through to full extension continuously. For me,
here it is again.
We
saw the end of it there.
Yeah, catch it a bit too late, but for me, it looks like SZILAGYI, as he steps forward, stops the arm. It doesn't come back, but it goes forward, stops, and then finishes. For me, attack no from the right. SAMELE gets the right of way. So let's see if I get it wrong. So he calls it as one steady attack. He says he doesn't stop there. And that was the only way that SZILAGYI was going to get that. And it does mean that not only is he within two, but SAMELE has no videos left. You get two appeals wrong, you can't appeal again.
Toujours l'attaque de gauche. It's still the attack from the left, says the referee.
And so now SZILAGYI calls for a video. Vikram Valiev on your right there at the bottom of your screen is with Medat Al-Bakri just leaning over the video. Here we see it. Oh, I can... Here, this is a better view.
Wow.
Does he hold back? Who has the right of way, really? And for me, SAMELE got the right of way. And for Valiev as well, he had the right of way. It was a slower attack, but he had the right of way.
Slow doesn't mean anything as long as it's continuous. That's the whole question.
Attack goes through. Another failed parry riposte. There's only one light. He's calling for a video, but there was only one light on the scoring apparatus, and he's furious because he's usually so good with his parry riposte. But watch, beautiful parry there.
He missed.
But he missed with the riposte, and that's what, fifth, sixth time?
He hasn't scored on one yet. He finally set him up. He caught the blade. He still couldn't score. So frustrating. SZILAGYI is mad at the referee. He's mad at himself. He's mad at his blade, and it works.
I think we've got to look at what SAMELE's doing here. I think when he's coming out on the attack, he's forcing SZILAGYI. He's saying to SZILAGYI, come on, I'll let you do your favorite thing. But he's not getting close enough for the riposte to land. Clever fencing, and the attack this time goes straight through. SAMELE went for a make-miss and has no videos left. And Giovanni Serovic is appealing to the referee, but there's no chance of a video, and that's what happens if you burn your videos early.
Big mistake to do that. He did one on a simultaneous.
So SZILAGYI makes miss now on the long attack. Oh, what a beauty of a counter-attack. That is a stunning hit.
SZILAGYI is saying he was off the piste before he scored.
I'm not sure he was. I wonder if we're going to get a replay of that one. It deserves it. It was a beautiful hit. Here we go. So that's the make-miss. SZILAGYI has the right of way. He's on the right. He's on the attack. Hit is cleanly inside the meter warning line or 2 meter warning
and
area.
It counts.
And it's a beauty of a hit to take him to 14. And that is straight attack in the middle. They both had a little look on the first step, but SAMELE has been direct throughout the entire fight and finishes it with a lovely attack in the middle.
He earned that victory. He was the better fencer.